Hello and good evening. Welcome to We Love LA, where this is all about being healthy, wealthy, and success. So health, wealth, and success is the discussion of the evening. My name is Sheena Horton. I am your life concierge. What is a life concierge? I always explain what a life concierge is. I am a person who are known for a lot of experiences in the health, wealth, and the having a lot of fun, and also referring to those things that you may be looking for. And so I call myself a life concierge. So first and foremost, I always like to acknowledge the artist that I have playing in the background. So this particular artist, I don't know who it is, but I am playing the Winter Chill playlist on Apple Music. And so all I am saying is that I do not own the rights to the music, but Facebook, Instagram play my videos. So a little update from over the past week. I am, like I mentioned, if I come across something new, something interesting, something that's fun, I'm going to share the experience, because people are always looking for something to do or something to add to their portfolio, or looking for another trade, or looking for another source of income. And so that is my expertise of sharing this information, because sharing is caring. So as of last week, I ran into a really good friend of mine, and she had shared with me something truly amazing that her mother had created. And I am super excited about this new launch that is coming next month. So everybody be prepared. All you ladies who love wearing your hair natural right now, I kind of have my hair in a natural state, but I can't do this too long. It's such a mess for me, but the little curls is kind of fun. But ladies, if you like having your hair to be more natural and you don't want to put any kind of heat or chemicals in your hair, but you've noticed that you don't actually get that full look how you see on the movies or on advertising, like how did those girls get their hair to be that big and manageable? And so I got the secret, and it is launching in a few weeks. So again, I'm super excited to announce that my friend and her mother, her name is Kathleen, and her line is called Kathleen Secrets. And the actual line that she is coming out with is called Hello Girlfriend. And boy, what I can tell you, it provides a way for you to wear your hair, number one, natural, and give you that full look without having to worry about not being able to scratch your hair from wearing a weave or a wig, not having to worry about things just kind of sticking to your hair or your scalp being irritated. Absolutely irritation free, no pulling, no lack of access to being able to get to the scalp. I am telling you, absolutely amazing. And when I'm telling you, all different textures of hair that will be available. Now, I actually took my hair down, but I will have some pictures showing what my hair looked like in my halo. So I just wanted to give some awesome news in regards to this new launch of business. Also, this is going to be a Black-owned business, so I'm all about supporting anybody that I know personally in business, and also supporting a mission or a cause. So I will make sure that as soon as the launch is happening, that you will all be able to get access to her website, also be able to see the different options that will be available. But I just wanted to give you guys a prequel shout out to let you know that here is a new hot product that's coming out, and it's available for women of color, women of hair, that is going to have curls and coils that you can wear naturally, and it is going to be absolutely beautiful. So I am super excited about that. Also, another excitement, February is coming, so we're just literally a few days away, and February is known for Black History Month. So I know last week we were discussing Martin Luther King Jr., how his birthday was that Monday, and also how he was known for, being the civil rights leader, and some of his influences and messages that he had left behind for us to follow in his footsteps, or to at least practice. And so I am super excited about Black History Month, where this is the education that we normally do forget about. Now, I am a little upset that we only talk about the inventors and the creators and the inspirers and all of those, people who made an impact, but still we don't know about them. And so part of my mission is to, research a little bit more on some of our African American pioneers who had some involvement in some of our existence for today, and the importance, just thinking about, some of those things that may not have been put in place or was not invented, like how would our lives be today? And so I will be making that part of the mission to share something about that every week. And so just wanted to give you a prequel of what February will be looking like. It is not only just Valentine's Day, but it is a month of a lot of significant meaning. And so I just wanted to share that. In the midst of Black History Month, I am part of a young entrepreneur team called the Next Generation Group. And on the 25th of February, we will be advertising or having a seminar called Black Wealth, Past, Present, and Future. And what we will be discussing is some of the pioneers that had curved the way in our community, in our nation, and also some of the ups and downs that they had gone through financially, and what are some of the things that we could learn from their successes and their mistakes moving forward into our lives. And so I do encourage you all to tune in. This will be a Zoom webinar. So this is an absolute free seminar that you will be able to plug into. Some really great information will be shared for that evening. So that's going to be February the 25th, which is a Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Everybody else, you will be 2 and 3 hours ahead. So I highly suggest just chime in, take a look, listen to the information that we will share. You may learn something you may already know, but hey, sharing is caring, like I always say. What else is happening? So Valentine's Day, so that is coming up as well. We are still in a COVID state of pandemic, but state of California, they did, or I'm not even gonna say California, maybe just Los Angeles, they are, as a matter of fact, it is California. So they are going to lift the stay in place or stay at home restrictions for quarantine, and they will be opening up the nails, like the salons and restaurants. They're going to allow people to do outdoor dining all over again, which is going to be great. Now, it is great because it allows people to get outside. It allows people to get the fresh air. I mean, dude, look at these eyebrows. I have been complaining about not having my eyebrows done, but being able to have that open again, it is going to give us some sense of, being outdoors and outside, make us feel a little bit more calm, which is going to be great. I would continue to say that will be great. The only scary thing is they still do not have this whole pandemic, and they don't have it in control 100%. It's like a wildfire that's just going on and don't know how to contain it. And so that's my only concerns. But What I am familiar with, again, everything I am going to talk about is going to lead to some form of knowledge, education, finances, any of those things. And so there was an article I came across a few years ago where it talked about the significance of Valentine's Day. Now, me being a marketing major, I went to school for marketing and fashion design, and it just so happened that part of the marketing course, they do teach us about the significance of marketing and the whole purpose of why data is being collected, how they are able to use that data for them or for companies or businesses to come up with some strategic plan on increasing their profits. Not a bad idea. In order for you to have a profit, we have to understand who have the money, what they are spending it on, and how often. Okay, so great. Now, this is the crazy part about it. Every time that they're using these strategies, people normally spend the most money during the holidays. And so there are months out of the year that may not have a significant holiday, so they have to figure out how to strategize to make it some type of a holiday. And so Valentine's Day is one of those days. Unfortunately, it is. Now, for me, I like the balloons, the dinner, all of that stuff. Sounds very nice. It's wonderful. It's, it's the thought that you're being involved with, the other people being on mushy, whatever. Now, yes, that should come all year round. Just to have it specified on a specific day that, oh, this is when you confess your love to me, like, okay, that's BS. But it's still the fact that, you're being a part of something, and it's just like, woo. But anywho, why is Valentine's Day set up the way that it is? Okay, well, we have New Year's Eve, or New Year's Day and Christmas Day are literally 7 days apart. Okay, prior to that, you have Thanksgiving, which is in February. October, you have Halloween. And September, what is in September? Labor Day. And then in August, there's not a real holiday, but I bet you they make one up. July, it's Independence Day. There's nothing significant in June. Oh, your Veterans Day is November too. So you got 2 holidays in November as well. I'm just going backwards, so that's really cool. So May, that's Memorial Day. April, what is that? April. File your taxes by a certain time day. That's another spending strategy. Oh, it's all strategies. March might be Easter. I don't know. I remember Easter being in April. Now it's March. I don't know. It moves. February, Valentine's Day. Then there's some other president's birthday. Then and Black History Month. And then there's also Martin Luther King and President's Day, whatever. Anywho, they come up with these ideas and strategies. Now, I used to also work in the auto industry, and there was always some holiday where, oh, come in for the Memorial Day weekend special, the Labor Day weekend special, the Independence Day special, oh, end of the year special. I'm going to give up one secret in the auto industry. I always would get the question, when is the best time to buy a car? Any day. Because at the end of the day, whatever they want to charge you, they can knock it off and negotiate any time of the year. So every time you see those commercials, there's no real deal. Just like Black Friday, there's no real deal. All of the cost that you are paying for is the original cost. Now, you just can't negotiate on Black Friday, but when you go into the auto dealership, you can go any time of the year. The deal is the same. Now, the only deal is they might be able to knock off a little bit more if you are, say we're in 2021 and they still have some 2020s on the lot. That's when they can really knock off. But who want an old car? I mean, even though the car is new, but you want the newer car, if that's your thing. So, that's one secret. There is no good time of the year. any time of the year is going to be a good time. It's just how much can you get them to negotiate for you. So, the secret of Valentine and why it's there. So this was the article that I came across with, and of course, I toss around in my stories. I love to tell stories. I'm a storyteller. Article was why Valentine's Day was created. Well, this is the thing. All of us who work in the United States, every time that we are working and we receive a W-2 type of income, every time that we are taxed out of our paychecks, there is a thing called a Medicare taxes. And so as an employee, we pay into Medicare. Now, I'm only 37 years old. I'm paying into this Medicare Ponzi scheme where I'm not guaranteed that money. But all of the people who are, I believe, 65 and older, they are receiving the money I put into that pot. But you telling me I gotta wait another, 30 years to utilize the money that I put into when I've been working since I was 15? I don't think so. So if that's the case, I should be having damn near $1 million already put somewhere, but that's not the case either. But anywho, that's a whole nother story. Because we pay into our Medicare from our employer, the employer, depending on how much money they can profit by a certain time of the year, will have them to be exempt from paying Medicare taxes. How about that? Guess what the date is? Nope, it's not the 14th. It's actually February 16th. If an employer can make a profit close to $200,000 by February the 16th, that employer will be exempt from having to pay Medicare taxes, which forces the employee to have to pay Medicare taxes. Hey sis, welcome to WeluvLa. So, when it comes to understanding why different businesses and different companies do certain things, it's because they're trying to figure out how is it that they can make more money, pay their employees less, be able to finagle some type of way on how they can cut their overhead and costs. So again, as a person of understanding of business, I don't have a problem with that. But also being a person who have been an employee, have been on that other side, to understand that my work and appreciation is not valued. The hard work that I put in is not valued. The rate of pay is not valued. Like, those are the things that could be looked upon differently if companies did things differently. Like, if you value your employees, you pay them really well, I really wouldn't care how much I would have to pay into other things. But the fact is that we depend on our employers to do their fair share. And if they got loopholes set in place to where if they were to do this, then I don't have to pay into that and we'll just force the employees to do it, then that's where I draw the line. And I thought that was absolutely wrong. So Valentine's Day was basically just created as another tax loophole from business owners. And another thing, if you are a person who are in business, there are over 75,000 tax loopholes that you are able to utilize. And everyday people who go to work, there's only maybe 4 tax breaks. You better own a home, have some kids, maybe go to school, and something else. But those are the only 4 tax breaks that a regular employee get. If you own a business, no matter if it's a brick and mortar large business or a business where you are independent, those 7,500 or 75,000 taxes that the big companies utilize, the loopholes to get around, we can have that same opportunity. So Didn't want to bust your bubble on Valentine's Day. Didn't want to bust your bubble on how, the system is built for business owners. But at the end of the day, if you really think about it, America was all built on the backs of our ancestors, and also immigrants who came from other countries, to where they had a great idea. They brought their culture into this country, and they were all business owners. And what happened to those business owners? Well, they had a family. And then those kids, I would say maybe 60% of those kids, they're looking at their parents. I don't want to do what you do. I want to just go over here and get this job and be safe, which there's nothing wrong with that. But what happened was that there were more employees that shifted to that field versus employers. And now the family business is gone, or all of the assets that the family created may be gone, because the understanding of keeping these things together was not taught in the family. And so just being mindful, and that's another word that I love, mindful. Just being mindful of our surroundings, mindful of the things that we are involved in. If we're not for sure, ask questions. If not, Google. At the end of the day, Google will give you everything you need to know. No reason to go to school and spend thousands of dollars for a not such a secure promise. Can't even say it's a real promise. But anyways, that's my story. I went to school, thousands and thousands, close to $200,000. School closed down, no degree, and I have learned more just from experience and from mentors than any school has ever. So I'm not saying that school is not a great thing. All I'm saying is that you go to school if you want to be a doctor. You go to school if you want to be a lawyer. Go to school if you need something like that. But if you want to learn an actual trade, you can always take that trade and start your own business. You can always have that trade and create a job and create jobs to hire other people. And then you can be that person and inspire them and pay them well, and bring the moral values back. And so that's business, that's Valentine's. That is why corporations and businesses do what they do. That's the reason why Donald Trump had only paid $750 in his taxes. See, everybody got mad, but instead of being mad at Donald Trump only paying $750 in taxes, you should be asking, what is it that he is doing? Because clearly it's legal. So don't be mad at the fact that he did it. Be mad that you didn't know that you could do it too. And so I know everybody's like, don't talk to me about Donald Trump. Well, I don't care for him as him being the leader of the first world, but I respect his business model, because at the end of the day, if he's able to do it, I'm able to do it, and you are able to do it. So just wanted to say thank you for joining in with me tonight. All tuning in for next month. We're going to be talking about more businesses and Black History Month, Valentine's, like getting real deep into the juice of it all. Also, whenever my dear friend's mother launched her business for Kathleen Secrets and the Halo Girlfriend, I will most definitely make sure to share that information, so you will all be able to get your piece as well and be out here rocking it in style. Also, that's another business owner that I am just super proud of. She is the most humble and grateful woman, and I am honored to just be able to be in her surroundings and be a part of her dream and mission. And so again, I'm all about seeing people prosper and people get to their next level. And if I can have something to be a part of that, to make sure that happens, I am just humble and grateful to be a part of that as well. And so I will make that connection. Also, if you like the content and the videos that I create and make, double tap on the video. I would love to see some more hearts. Also, follow my Instagram, WeluvLa, and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Where We Going Now She. So I will be updating the YouTube channel a little bit more. Also, for the 25th of February at 6:30, that is where I will be hosting a seminar event called Black Wealth, the Past, Present, and Future of Our Country. And that is also going to be a seminar that I will be hosting live as well. So to attend that event is absolutely free. If you would like to get more information on how you could be a part of that that seminar, just hit me up in my DM and I will make sure that you have the information as well. So thank you, my love. Thank you for coming to We Love LA. Well, we're all going to be healthy this year. We're going to be wealthy this year, and lots of success.